Okay, and we are back with this video inspection. We're just redid our camera line a little bit. Sorry for the delay on that. Again, we've got about a 70 to 71 foot line from the clean out in the southeast corner of the basement looking out there. And we're going to start pulling back and hopefully not have any camera line issues since we've got that all corrected. Let's go over here a little bit. There we go. Okay, and we're going to go back. We've already seen this, so we're going to take a look. We saw this root intrusion already. And we're going to pull back to where we had this little bit of a separation that was on the bottom of the pipe. And we'll resume. There we go. And what we have right here, there's probably about a 1-inch lip. And what happens is the water slows down here and begins to accumulate solids that you can see here. Looks like it's a fairly short one. Again, height-wise, we're probably about 1 inch, so it's not huge. But what you want to do is make sure you don't use anything like flushable wipes, feminine paper products. This is an area where those will hang up and create big problems for you in the form of a sludge backup. What happens is the water runs out, the solids accumulate at the bottom, they trap more solids, and you end up with quite a frustrating thing to get out of the line here that sometimes requires what's called a jetter. Coming back here a little further, this is a little more normal looking hub here. You can see how it's nice and even all the way around the pipe. Good flow, you don't see any standing water or waste there. Continuing to pull back, we're at about 60 feet here, so we've gone roughly 10 feet. Pretty healthy root intrusion right here. Good idea to get this cabled right away. Looks like, I'm going to guess the roots have grown in here at about 58 feet. Oh, excuse me, there we go. Let's pull back here a little bit. I have about a 2-foot long section of root right there that's come through the line. Looks like at this hub or connection point right here at the seam. Because of the roots, we can't determine the condition of the pipe behind it. We're going to assume that everything's okay without cabling this so far. And we will continue to pull back. Aspect-wise, the bottom of the pipe has now shifted to the top of your screen. Moving over to the right-hand side. Here we have another little flat area. This is at about 55 feet. You can see the standing water there. Good news is it's not very deep. We're at about 52 feet here. You can see some solids that have accumulated in this area as a result of it. We're at about 50 feet. So we've got about a 5-6 foot section of line that has a slight flat spot, possibly a little bit of a positive grade. And you can see how it has accumulated material in this flat spot over time. We're still in clay tile. Another little, not a big flat spot there, just more of a seam, a backup from the seam right there. What you want to do to minimize having a problem with this, get as much water down the line as you can. When you do laundry and stuff like that. Looks like we're coming up onto another root intrusion. I can see a root intrusion right here at this point 46 feet out from the clean out in the basement that we're working through. And you can see where the roots have come through that and gone down the line with the flow of water and solids. And we'll continue pulling back. Bottom of the pipe now is on the bottom of your screen. Little minor separation there, a little more normal looking joint. Bottom now on the right hand side. Looks like we have a little aspect change here, maybe an elbow we're going through. Okay, yep, just a little elbow there, perhaps a 45 degree at 40 feet out. point we're about 39 feet out, 39 to 40 feet out, little root intrusion. A little bit of an accumulation of debris on the bottom of the line, but none of it is standing, so that's good news. All right, here's 33 feet. We have a little standing pool of water here. Runs 34 feet to about 29 feet, 30 feet. So not real deep, but it is about a 5-foot sectional line that's very flat. Another little root intrusion here. Little lip on that piece of pipe, catching some fluid. Here we have another one, right here at this elbow. You can see the camera's kind of hanging up on that lip there at 24, 25 feet, and then comes back to about 22. Just past the 20-foot mark right here. Another little flatter area of pipe, as you can see by the standing water. Still in clay tile. Bottom of the pipe, of course, is at the top of your screen, as you can see by the water flowing through there. Looking at that little spot right there, it's hard to tell what that is. I don't see any fractures in the pipe, so it may just be a little casting flaw in the tile. You can see it protrudes there, but it's from the top. Doesn't appear to be a rock or anything that's breached the pipe. We're just past the 10-foot mark. There's a little root intrusion here. You can see the change of material right here. What we're doing is transitioning from clay tile into iron pipe, so we're probably within 5 feet of the foundation wall. And all the rust and scaling that you see is very, very typical with anything iron related. This looks all really, really good here. It looks like we are starting to come up the clean out. This little lip that you see right here, everything else in the house drains into this line and then goes out to the sewer line, or the main line, excuse me, outside. And this is where we're working inside the basement family room by Andy Schooneman with Bulldog Rooter, out here today with David Lane. This is still August 17th, 2016, and that'll conclude the video inspection of the main line at 927 East 40th Avenue in Spokane, Washington. Thank you for choosing Bulldog Rooter.
Is there orange